So, my friend, that is it. Ipswich Town season is over. We were looking forward to it being over, but it's ended on a win. And we did not expect that. We did not expect a win. We did not expect 3 goals, but that is exactly what we've got. It was really good, and that's really good.
Yeah, and nice to end a really horrible season on a nice positive note. I think it's important everyone heads off into the summer with a little injection of optimism, a few smiles on the faces. It doesn't undo everything that's gone before, but there was just a sense, wasn't there, after the Birmingham game that they went into a bit of a lull. Preston, Swansea, Sheffield United were all pretty comprehensive defeats. They were limping towards the line. It meant all those concerns about League One started to become a bit bigger in people's minds, but today I think goes a long way to kind of lessening that somewhat.
We enjoyed it that much that we are up on the roof. There's Portman Road. It's still sunny on Sunday evening, but should we just quickly go through the game? Really nice that 2 Ipswich Town youngsters, given that they're going to play such a significant part in this rebuild, 2 of them on the score sheet today. Rare goals, very rare for Flynn Downs. That's his first senior goal. Andre hasn't scored since his debut as a 16-year-old at Hillsborough in 2016. It's great to see those two lads on the score sheet. And the second goal, Andre's in particular, a really, really good goal.
Yeah, probably the best goal Ipswich has scored this season. I know Freddie Sears has stuck one in the top corner at Aston Villa, but in terms of a team goal, that was excellent. I think it was Kenlock who started it, Scoos.
That's my favourite bit, the Scoos round the corner
Sort
past Unleashed Shalabar.
Yeah, I think there was a Downs in between there as well. Downs, Shalabar, Quainer, and then finally Dazelle kind of comes in off the right-hand side and sweeps the ball home left-footed. Lovely finish, lovely goal. That had us purring. As you say, Flynn Downs was more of an instinctive finish, wasn't it? After a judge free kick had kind of fallen loose in the box. But the fact that those two not only scored but played well today, they both got subbed to standing ovations, got big hugs off of Paul Lambert. So again, that adds to this feel-good factor about, things could get better.
We'll get on to the winner in a minute, but before that winner, it looked like there wasn't going to be a winner for Ipswich, did there? Penalty given away. Luke Chambers sent off for the first time in his Ipswich career. That's the first time an Ipswich Town captain, I'm led to believe, has been sent off in 24 years.
Is that right?
John Walk at Norwich, which is remarkable.
On Darren Eadie, was that? An ageing John Walk?
Yeah, an ageing John Walk.
On a young
yeah.
Eadie, yeah.
Yeah, sort of marauding through an old man's tackle, let's be honest. Legend, but that was an old man's tackle. Luke Chambers today, they got himself a little bit out of position. The ball got between him and Bart, and it's clumsy, isn't it? That's not an old man's tackle. That's just clumsy.
Yeah, no real appeals, was there? I think there's a debate now as to whether the rules state a double jeopardy rule, that you shouldn't have a penalty and a red card go against you. It's a double punishment. I think the only way that that's meant to happen is if it's clearly a deliberate foul. So I don't know if the referee's interpretation was that it was a deliberate trip. It looked more like a clumsy run across the hills. So they may look to appeal that one, but if they don't, James is suspended for the opening game of League One next season, and that might just open the door for someone, maybe a Wolfenden coming back from a loan spell. But as much as we're saying how good today was, if Kamal Roof doesn't slip and sky his penalty, that could have been another 3-2 home defeat, just like the Bristol City game, just like the Millwall game, where Ipswich somehow managed to lose from a position of strength at home by that scoreline. But they didn't. Today was different. Today was to be their day. And in the end, it's a real slice of good luck for the winner, isn't it? The goalkeeper, sweeper keeper, Casillas, whose mad dash off his line led to the free kick, which led to the Downs goal. And again, he comes flying off of his line. Him and Eiling get in a real muddle, and it's a gift for Quainer, isn't it? And Ipswich have played well today, but they've played just as well as that in previous games and not won them. But they got the little rub of the green today, didn't they? And I'm glad they did.
I'm glad they did too, and I'm glad we're up on the roof. Isn't this nice? Sends us off into the summer with a bit of a warm feeling. That warm feeling from the poignant scenes at the end of the Birmingham game was drifting, wasn't it? 3 defeats, 3 pretty hollow defeats as well. There wasn't much in there to sort of get your excitement levels up for a promotion push, which is exactly what they're going to be looking for. But There's something to hold on to from
Yeah.
this game, and that's what was needed.
Absolutely. I think just a couple last mentions quickly. Toto Enciala, for me, man of the match. He was immense today. No sign of that sort of lapses of concentration that Lambert sort of said he could have erratic moments. But he seems to have, a run in the side has seen him start to find his feet, just as John Nolan had started to find his feet. And I thought he was great today. Countless timely interceptions in the box. He's someone that knows League One, is hardened to League One, was part of a promotion chasing Shrewsbury side in League One. So that bodes well for the future. I just think today will really help with the confidence of a lot of these players. I think a lot of them might have had a few little doubts creeping into their own mind, but today might just do them all a world of good, both for the fans and for the players. Anyone you want to mention?
I think we've covered them all.
No.
We covered Flynn. I thought played well.
Farewell for Bart, maybe?
It's not impossible, is it? And if it is to be a farewell for Bart, he had a good game. There was one double save which in a way was of his own making. Him and James Bree, a bit of a lapse in communication between those two, but he made a good double save from Clark and then from Hernandez there as well, and a good one from Forshaw in the first half as well. If it's to be his last appearance, you'd like him to go out on a decent one, but we'll see about that. You look at the squad, and of those that you think teams might come in for, he'd be quite high up on that list. We'll wait and see. But that was good. I enjoyed that. Yeah. And thank you for watching our match rambles. This is our last match ramble for a few months until we return for pre-season. But thank you for watching.
We'll see you in Germany.
See you in Germany.